4, 3, 2, 1.
NRG Radio, your one-stop show for the latest trends and entertainment in Kenya.
Hi guys, good morning and welcome to RG Radio. I hope you are having a great weekend. Whether you are at home, at work, on the road, or just relaxing, thank you for tuning in today. Today's program is about a very important and sensitive topic. It's something that affects many people, but not everyone understands it. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned, we'll be right back with more.
Naona kiza katikati, sioni mbele sioni nyuma, niko wapi? Najiuliza, jibu spati, niko moto kweli kweli, ila gari haliwaki. Natamani kulie bati, sina njaa, mbele za watu najifanya na furaha, nayopitia ndo balaa, yananifanya nishinde ba. Asmoke banga nipunguze mawazo, nikisizi majirani wananicheka, na kunywa pombe nipunguze mawazo, kumbe ndo kwanza nazidi kuzeeka. Katikati, sioni mbele sioni nyuma, niko wapi? Najiuliza, jibu spati, niko moto kweli kweli, ila gari haliwaki. Napitia shit, napitia mambo kibao, naonesha furaha tu kwenye mitandao, nachukia message, nachukia salamu zao, ndo maana wakinipa mkono nachukua naondoka nao. Kuna muda unatafuta kazi, hadi kutafuta kazi ndo inakuwa kazi yako. Kipindi wazazi baraka zao zote wamelekeza kwako, na dunia imechenji mwelekeo wake, unakuta bwanako naye na bwana wake kudadadake. Mungu atusamehe sana sisi waja wake. Banga nipunguze mawazo, nikisizi majirani wananicheka, na kunywa pombe nipunguze mawazo, kumbe ndo kwanza nazidi kuzeeka.
NRG Radio, your one-stop show for the latest trends and entertainment in Kenya.
Welcome back to RG Radio and thank you for staying with us. Have you ever wondered how one painful experience can change someone's life, or why some people continue to struggle long after traumatic events have passed? Today, we are talking about a topic that touches many lives: mental health and post-traumatic stress disorder. Behind every smile may be a story that no one else can see. Imagine going through a very frightening experience and still feeling scared long after it's over. For some people, memories do not go away. They continue to affect how they think, feel, and live their lives. Many people live with PTSD without knowing they have it. Others turn to alcohol or drugs to try to cope with the emotional pain. But this does not solve the problem. Stay with us as we learn more about mental health.
Bahari, siwezi vuka bahari bila chombo chochote cha kuelea, ila bahari waweza kausha bahari wewe, kwa miguu nikavuka nikitembea. Tofali naweza beba tofali mimi, nikaliamisha na kulipeleka mbali, ila ajali waweza zuia ajali wewe, za kunikwamisha nisisonge na safari. Mungu wangu.
NRG Radio, your one-stop show for the latest trends and entertainment in Kenya.
My name is Melanie Maina, and I'll be taking you through this session of mental health. And I have a guest today. She's Marilyn, a peer counselor and a student at KCA. I will give her the chance to introduce herself.
Thank you so much, Melanie, for inviting me on this interview. I am a student pursuing procurement and logistics, and I'm also a member of the Peer Counselors Club of KCA.
That's good. So I would like to know what made you pursue psychology.
Thank you so much for your question. Well, psychology, or even the topic about mental health, I started becoming familiar with it when I came to the university. From the shift of high school, where discipline and hard work was what the teachers, my parents demanded, I came to a forum where I met people with different backgrounds, different upbringings, and that really made me interested in how I can socialize with them. So in my exploring journey of university, I came across the counseling department of KCA University, and I started there as a volunteer until they introduced me to the peer counseling program, where they do training at the end of the year, the last semester.
Okay. So our main topic is mental health, and we'd like to know what is mental health.
Mental health is the well-being of the mind, the state of productive and give it your all with your mind. Yes. And I can say that even mental illness, sometimes in the society, mental illness has a lot of stigma, but then, or it's ignored. But then if I ask you, when you feel a sharp pain, or when you see yourself bleeding, you'll take alarm to it. But people don't really put a lot of emphasis on mental health because it's something they cannot see.
Mm-hmm. So what are the common conditions of mental health?
I can say mental health can be noticed in sense like, you're sleepy during the day, or you have sluggish speech. I can also say it can form out in diseases. You can see yourself getting ill all the time because you see it can transfer into the body parts. Mm-hmm. Prolonged mental illness can also lead to depression, whereby you are sad all the time for a prolonged time, and also you start being not productive anymore. You don't be yourself, in short.
Okay, I understand now. So what can you know that you are suffering from mental health? As in, how can you identify your mental case?
That's a very good question. I guess first of all, I would take it back and say that mental health should be proactive. Before you even feel that you have, or you think you have mental health issues, let's just look at your lifestyle. That's where I want to bring in the aspect of self-care. So if you are sleeping at the right time, getting your 8 hours of sleep, eating right, exercising, and talking to someone, have a great social life, talking to a professional, you can avoid mental health. So once you take those things out of the picture, one of the things that you can say about your mental health, you can say like you are not yourself, you are very sad, you have headaches, you are always moody maybe. And I'm not generalizing all these symptoms into one. I'm just saying that when you are not in the right state of the mind, you can start feeling like, to put it into layman's language, your body is taking over you, rather that your mind should be controlling the body. So you'll have things like you're not being productive at work, you are studying, your grades are poor, and also you have no track of time, you have poor management. Yes.
Great point. So I would like to understand, what is PTSD?
This is the depression that comes after a tragic event. PTSD can come up from different age groups. Let's say if a child loses their parents, both father and mother become orphaned, the likelihood of them suffering is so high that it can affect their personal life, their thinking, their mentality, and even their lifestyle as a whole if it's not taken care of. Under the right conditions, under the right care, they will be able to overcome it and live with it well. For the other thing is that maybe it can be on the social aspect. Maybe let's just say in the case of the mother and father, maybe they see them fighting all the time. So the child will grow up with the knowledge that grown-ups fight, people in marriages fight, but that will not be the right thinking. But if you learn from the tragic events that happen and take it with you, that will be PTSD.
So from your explanation, can a person experience PTSD through witnessing or repeatedly watching videos or disturbing images?
Of course, yes. It can be pronounced even if you can look back, maybe in your childhood, you were highly discouraged from watching horror movies. As much as it was fun, it will come to haunt you later because the mind is an act. It has a remembering. You remember? It has a remembering feature or remembering button. Later on, you can see something on the ground. It's flat, but you might think it's a creature. Or rather, when you have seen an accident happen, you are not part of the accident, you have not been injured. Later on, maybe when your time comes to drive, you might be afraid of the road. You might be afraid that you will end up like that. And by God's grace, I hope it doesn't
happen. So, how does PTSD relate to drug abuse?
Well, I can see that drug abuse can come as a coping mechanism. So when that series of phases of PTSD come, you want it to forget it, you want to be happy. So the one solution maybe is alcohol, maybe it's the smoking substances. And alcohol and PTSD is not a good mix because you'll have a short time of happiness, but then times 5 of the PTSD or the sadness, or let me just go and call it depression, because you're trying to forget yourself in that moment, which is other than coping with it, handling it.
So my next question would be, why do people with PTSD turn to alcohol? Is it to cope with it or to escape the reality of it?
I think first of all is a little bit of both, because to cope with it, maybe they know of the other ways of getting through these tough phases, because they are advertised frequently. I'm talking about the Red Cross, where they give free therapy. I can talk about the society. Maybe in the family there's that pastor, there's that the mother, comforting mother, but they prefer going to alcohol. First of all, because it's very romanticized, it has been glorified, so it looks like the shorter option, the cheaper option, the better option. That's why. So
should they treat it both separately or at the same time?
They should treat it at the same time. They should treat drug abuse and PTSD at the same time, because first of all, it's a choice, but then when it does a prolonged time, it becomes addiction. So if you are tied to PTSD, is something that you are with at the moment. Alcohol is something you can go and purchase. So first of all, they should start dealing with the PTSD first, and then the alcohol. And also, they don't put all this burden on their own. They should get support either from, as I had mentioned earlier, maybe their religious groups, maybe their social, their families, and or professional helps, which is the preferred recommended option.
So, does a person realize that they're suffering from PTSD, or is it the people around them that notice it?
I think it's the people around them that notice it. Why? Because you see, these are people who have watched you grow, who have interacted with you before even that traumatic event happened. And the symptoms come out gradually. And let me just give this example. After, when you go to a place, to your hometown, or to a place that you've not gone for a long time, they will notice the change that, oh, umegrew, umekuwa mkubwa, but you yourself, you don't know, because you are with yourself every day. So same applies with PTSD. The people around you will notice first.
So as we finish up, what message would you like to tell the people suffering from PTSD and substance abuse?
I would first let them know that first they should accept that they're in that situation, no matter how hard it is, no matter how small it looks like to them. Second of all, they should be open to get help. They should be open to ask. They should be free to ask for help, and they should take the process. They should trust the process. Why? Because it's a journey. You can't wake up today, find out you're sick, and in the next 1 hour, because you have got the doctor or you have taken a pill, you'll be fine immediately. Because by the time it reaches that you are experiencing PTSD, your body has tried its best to cope with it. Maybe it was a mild headache and it was going to go away, but now it's gradually turning into your day-to-day behaviors. So they should be open to get help, seek professional help. They can go through the free services like the Red Cross. I keep saying Red Cross a lot because they have been sponsored for the Mental Health Week walk, and they said that they had a toll-free number, which is 1193. There you can ring it and get to talk to a therapist immediately. They can also research on the other free therapy services. Second of all, they should join social groups. It can be in their churches, it can be in their schools, just something to relieve their stress, and share it with someone they get trust, and share it with them. With that thing, they can, if they are a KCA student, they should reach out to the counseling department. It's very anonymous, it's very safe, it's very secret. So they can go to the KCA website, and under applicants and students, they can request for a counseling session. It's totally free of charge, and you can get as many sessions as you want until you feel you're okay. And even for checkup, you see, let me just circle back earlier, it's about the lifestyle. You can get tips on how to have a great mental health.
Okay. So is there anything you'd like to share before we conclude?
First of all, I want to finish by saying thank you for having me. And also, I would like us to, as a country, as a nation, as students, we should break the stigma against mental health. When we are called upon to do mental health activities, we should show up in large numbers. We should also stop thinking like mental health is something like premium. It should be access to all, and we should look out for each other, be our brothers and sisters keeper, because you don't know where tomorrow lies, but all you can do is think of today.
Okay. So that concludes our session. Thank you for being here and taking your time to be here. We have gained a lot, and we hope in your academics you'll be successful. in everything that you do. And thank you, listeners, for listening to us and tuning into us. So until next time, thank you.
NRG Radio, your one-stop show for the latest trends and entertainment in Kenya. On matters cleaning, Smart Max gives you what you expect, or more so, more than what you expect. Our products are best in the industry. Give us a chance today for the best cleaning services and products. Smart Max, the best of cleaning services you can ever get. NRG Radio, your one-stop show for the latest trends and entertainment in Kenya.
No matter who you are, no matter where you've been, no matter what you've done, you can always begin again.
We all fall down, we all break inside, but the stars still shine, even when we hide.
From the shadows rise again, feel the rhythm in your veins. You can change, you can fly, you can touch the endless sky. Every heartbeat, every scar makes you stronger where you are. No matter who you are, you can be the light. No matter where you've been, you can shine so bright. The past is gone, the dawn's begun. A new world waits for everyone. Dance for love, dance for life. You're reborn tonight. No matter who you are. You can be the light. Close your eyes, feel your soul awake. Dreams are real, every step you take. Through the chaos, through the rain, you will never be the same. Every tear, every try leads you closer to the sky. Every fall, every fight turns your darkness into light. No matter who you are, you can be the light. No matter what you've done, you can make it right. Turn the pain into a song. Feel the power, you belong. Rise above, hearts ignite. You're reborn tonight. No matter who you are, you can be the light. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are the music beating in the rain.